Hi everyone! I believe I'm live. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're good. I'm Amy Storrie with Stamp with Joy, and this is episode 13 of Here's the Story. Here's the Story is my weekly Facebook Live where I focus on a different product or a different technique and show you some projects. Tell you the story, get it? Some different products or techniques. Hello, Susan. How are you? Glad you're watching today. So it is beautiful outside. I have my new setup. I'm right next to the window, which I kind of like. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I just want to give y'all a minute to jump on. I'm excited to show y'all the cards today because they are using Taco Fiesta, and I love that set, and I was super excited to see that it carried over to the new annual catalog, which starts in May. Oh, speaking of the annual catalog, I've got something to show you. It just came today in the mail. Susan, did you get yours yet? If you're a demonstrator, then you probably have started receiving these in the mail. This is the new 2023-24 annual catalog, which goes live May 2nd. All I can show you right now is the cover. I'm not allowed to show you the inside of it yet. But, check your mail today, Susan, because mine just came today. Anyway, it's a great catalog. We've already been able to look at the digital copy online, and anyway, there's a lot of great stuff in here. But in the meantime, this month, don't forget that the retiring list is out for the current annual catalog and for the January through April mini catalog. Lots of stuff retiring between the two. Of course, there always is because they got to make room for new products. So now you're going to go see. Okay, let me know if you got it. Anyway, so that retiring list is out there. Many things on there are discounted up to 60% off, so there's some great deals on there. So take advantage of that. That's just through April, and they're only while supplies last. So don't miss out on that. Get the stuff that you wanted before it's gone. Hi, Rhonda. Thanks for joining. I was just showing the new catalog. So if you are a customer of mine and you're out of the city or out of the state, far away, whatever, I did have some of these sent like directly to you from Stampin' Up. So some of you will be getting one in the mail. Others, I'm going to have my new catalog party. In fact, I'll be getting out information very soon about that, probably in the next few days, but it's the first Saturday in May. I don't have my calendar right here, but whatever day the first Saturday in May is, that's when it's going to be. And unless, my disclaimer is, there is a chance that it could get canceled or postponed because my first grandbaby is coming like within the next 2 weeks. Well, her due date is a week from next Monday, April 17th. So he could be here anytime. It's a little boy. His name is Ellis James. Can't wait. But anyway, if by chance, because I am going to go help out for a few days, I hate it when those loud, people should not be allowed to have those loud cars, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm planning to go help out for a few days. So anyway, I'm just hoping it doesn't fall during that time. But if that's the only reason, I think I'll be back before then. I'm hoping he comes, pretty close to on time. Oh, Susan, you got it. Yay, see? Now you're not going to be paying attention to my demonstration, are you? You're going to be looking. Even though we've looked at it digitally, it's hard to say that. It's not this, I'm not supposed to show the inside. It's not the same as looking at a hard copy. I'm going to set this over here out of the way. Okay, let's get to what we're doing this week. So the cards that I'm going to demonstrate 3 note cards today. I want to show you 5 of them because these 5 cards are the cards my Joyful Creations Club will be making this month for April. I'm using the Taco Fiesta stamp set. I'll show that better in a minute. But I kind of wanted to give you a little information again. I'm trying to focus on whatever my club cards are the first Wednesday of the month each month because the deadline to subscribe to my Joyful Creations Club is always the 10th of the month. So if you sign up by the 10th, you're going to get that month's kit. So you have till, when is the 10th? Monday? You have till Monday to join to get this month's kit. But I kind of wanted to tell you about it. So each month, it uses a different stamp set or bundle. This one is just a stamp set this month. Your fee does not include the stamps. It includes about $20 to $25 in consumable products like DSP, embellishments, stuff like that you'll use some of on your cards for the month, and you'll have a bunch left. And it includes pre-cut supplies for 8 cards, 4 designs each month. Although this month I did 5. I'll tell you why in a minute. But normally 4, and you make 2 of each, so 8 cards. Everything's pre-cut, but I kind of wanted to show you this is one from last month for my March kit, because I had someone that, and there's an in-person option and a to-go, a mail option. The mail option includes the postage and the fee. But anyway, this is one that somebody needs to pick up from last month. But so each month you're going to get a packet. It may not always be this big. This one had 12 by 12 paper, so that's why it's bigger. And any of the DSP that you're going to use on your card packets, I always pre-cut that for you. So it's in these packets. This is all the extra paper. Now, if I get to where there's so many people that I can't do that anymore, I would send the measurements and let you do it. But for the most part, I prefer cutting it for you, because especially if you're coming in person, it just takes too much time for everybody to cut their own paper. And I don't mind doing it. So anyway, so that's the extra paper. You get card packets. There's usually a little treat in there. He's sideways. A little treat in there. Now this one is for somebody that this was their 6th month. So when you've been a member for 6 consecutive months, you get a swag bag of products valued at $25, and they're always going to be current products in here. These are current products. Some of them may be retiring, but they were current last month. I can't remember. And so that's what's in this. So when you've been in for 6 months, you get an extra $25 in product. So that's kind of what it's like when you get your club thing each month. So anyway, so today I'm going to show y'all the cards from April that my club will get to make in April, and I'm going to demonstrate 3 of the 5. So let me switch cameras here. Let me come down here. Okay, so here's Taco Fiesta. So this is the stamp set. It's in the current mini catalog, the January through April mini catalog. And I love it. It's so cute. Now my friend Erica Serwin, this was the set that she inspired. They get to help design a set when they reach $1 million in sales, and so this is her $1 million set, and I love it. She's also in Texas, so those of us in Texas, we love our tacos. I mean, I know people do everywhere, but especially here. And it's just so cute, and I knew I wanted to use this for a club one month. But I was so excited to see that it carried over to the new annual catalog, so it'll still be around. Oh, and I forgot to mention that, so I said that the club does not include the stamps each month, and your cards will not be stamped. So you can you always get the option to add on the stamp set or bundle we're using that month. And I only charge just the catalog price, like no shipping or tax added. That's just a perk for the add-on stamp set for the club only. But so like this month, they were able to add this, you can add this on for $19 total. And then if you do add it on, you just PayPal me the money and I order it and I include it in your packet. Or of course, you may already have it, or you can order it yourself. Or you can say you don't want the stamp set. You can take all the card packets and just use some other stamp set and make them your own with something you have. So anyway, that's how that works. So this is Taco Fiesta, and this month, because there's so many stamps in there, I mean, there's so much you can do with this, and there were 5 different sentiments, and I thought, I want to use all 5 of them, so I thought, I'm going to do 5 designs, and I decided to do note card size. These are the basic white note cards and envelopes. They come in a package of 20. So I thought this would be fun to use these this month and add an additional card. They're a real cute 3.5 by 5 size. Like here's the first card. So they're a nice little note card size, and they come with the envelopes that match too. So everybody will be getting 10 of them actually, because they'll make 2 of each in their kits. But that's what I decided to do for this month. So let me just go ahead. I'm going to just show you all 5 cards, and then we'll make the ones we're going to make. But so these are the 5 cards that the club will get to make this month. They're just, I mean, they're so cute. Being able to put the little faces on the little people, they're not people, but they look like people. The little tacos and cactus and burritos. Look at that. The avocados. I love the avocados. Holy guacamole, it's your birthday. The sayings are also cute too. Long time no taco. Your nacho average friend. Spectacular. And then this one, you spice up my life. So cute. Anyway, so those, we're not going to make these 3. Oh, no, wait, we are making that one. We're not making these 2. We're going to do these 3 today. So let me get started on the first one. Let me find my stuff over here. Who knows what I forgot to bring over here today? You know, every week there's something I forgot, but that's okay. I'm just trying to reorganize my stuff here. I'm organized, sort of. I really am. I really am. Oh, hi, Leslie. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Betty. Hi, Bill. I saw a bunch more people jumped on. I know, Bill, right? Who wouldn't want? Aren't you using this for some of your cards this month that you're making? Who wouldn't want this set? It's so cute. All right, so these are the note cards. They're already scored and everything, which is awesome. So I'm just going to score that. So for this one, I'm using the all the things we're using on it are the 2022-2024 in color DSP pack. We're using also the twine, the 2024-20, no, I can't say that. It's a mouthful. 2022-2024 Baker's twine. Hi, Nancy. Glad you're joining today. And also where are they? They're on my table here. The embellishments. The embellishments that match. So it's all the in color stuff is what is included this month. And so anyway, I've cut the paper on each one to the exact size of the front of the note card. So it's 3.5 by 5. So we will just go ahead and stick that down. I'll have to hold my mouth just right to get this on here. This is sometimes when you're covering a whole front like that, it is kind of nice to use the liquid adhesive, the Tombow, because you can slide it around, but this is faster, so I'm just doing that. All right, so I've got that piece on, and then we have, that's the Parakeet Party. This is the, I always want to call this Tempting Turquoise, because that was an old Stampin' Up! Color that it looks like, but it's Tahitian Tide. That's it. But I seriously, almost every time I say the name of Tahitian Tide, I say Tempting Turquoise. So those of you that have been around with Stampin' Up! A long time, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so then I'm going to put a strip. That's 1.5 by 3.5 across there. Then we have got, I use the Stylish Shapes dies to cut that circle. Where's my piñata? We're going to stamp a little piñata. There is a stamp in there with candy, but I'm not using it on this, but it would be cute to add on. Okay, and I'm just using black memento because all of these have coloring this month. So we're going to do a little quick coloring. Let me pull in what I need. I need this one, this one, this one, and this one. These 4 colors. I've got Daffodil Delight. These are all the darks in these. Daffodil Delight, Sweet. I did get the dark Sweet Sorbet, didn't I? Nope. I want the dark. Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, and Parakeet Party. So let's color. Remember, you always want to use the black memento because it's water-based when you're coloring with the Stampin' Blends, which are alcohol-based. So we're going to just do this, this, and this, and the Daffodil Delight. And then, oh, this is, you know what? I don't want Sweet Sorbet on that one. I want, see, I knew, I forgot something. I got to go get the polished pink. That's the only thing I need it for is this one card. I told y'all. It just wouldn't be a here's the story if I remembered everything. All right, the dark polished pink. That's the other one I need. That is actually not one of the in colors, but I did use it on this card because I like it. And it's going, y'all, polished pink is one of the in colors from 2020, hold on, 2021 to 2023. So it is retiring. So if it's not already sold out, I haven't looked lately. Well, I do keep looking at it, but I haven't looked at that. Then it's only available till the end of this month, but it may already be sold out for all I know. The colors went fast. But you might check and see. And also, y'all, I have an ordering special going on all month in April, where for every 50 you can choose a free gift from me. There's a host code to use. There should be a link on this group page about it. It's got the discontinued. It doesn't have to be retired stuff. You can order anything, but I do have the retired list posted with it. But it is celebration sets that I had lots of, and I have 3 cards designed with each one, and so you'll get the card packets for those 3 cards, and you'll get the stamp set for free. And a little packet. So that's my deal in April. All right, so there he's all colored in, and we're gonna I cut this with the layering circles. You know what? I think that's retiring. Am I right, y'all? I think it is. I have not looked really closely yet at the retiring list. I have to be honest. I've been working on other stuff, so I just haven't had a chance. But I'm pretty sure that those layering circles are on the list. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where are my dimensionals? Here they are. All right, so I layered onto that's Daffodil Delight, that scallop circle that I cut with the layering circles. I'm gonna move my trash can over here. All right, so we'll put this on with some dimensionals kind of over this way a little bit. And then we're going to stamp these. This die is cut with the Something Fancy, these Something Fancy dies. I'm also going to use these, which I'll show you in a minute. It has these little inserts on this one are very cool. So Something Fancy dies is what I used. Now I'm going to stamp this in Tahitian Tide. Spectacular. Where are you? Here you are. All right. Let's see. I just want it in the center. I have to look at my sample to make sure I'm doing it right. Sorry if my head gets in the camera but I have to lean over it directly. See, it still came out even a little crooked because I wasn't right on top of it like I need to be. That's all right. And I'm just gonna layer. Whenever I use this little die, I've been doing this little trick a lot with it, just because sometimes it needs a little pop of color with the white. So I'm just kind of offsetting that. So we'll pop this like right here. I need a dimensional on this end and a little adhesive on this side. So that's gonna go right about there, like that. And now I've got a piece of the Tahitian tied twine from that twine set that I'm going to tie into a bow. Okay. We need a glue dot. Sometimes when I put on, especially like twine that's easy to like pull off, I use my scissors to pull that off of there, because the twine is kind of delicate, and so sometimes it pulls it too much when you just pull it. So I'm just gonna stick that right there and trim these up a little like that. And now we just need a few embellishments to make it extra cute. So let's get these. By the way, y'all, I've loved having these little plastic envelopes to store my embellishments in. I ordered them on Amazon, in case anybody is wondering about that. All right, so I'm gonna put one up here. I'm gonna put one down here, and a little one right here, and another little one over here. There we go. So there, that one's finished. Does not take long at all, even with the coloring. All right, let's set that one aside. One done. Let me move on to the next one. Okay, we're gonna do the nacho cheese one. Nacho. Oh, your nacho average friend. All right. Let's see. Gabby is asking, what is the name of the pen and this. Oh, you need one of these, Gabby, if you don't have this. This is called Take Your Pick tool. It's awesome. This end has like sticky stuff on it, and you can kind of turn it. Like anytime it starts getting less sticky, you kind of just, it's kind of just, I don't know what to call it. It's gummy kind of. You can pull it off and then twist this, and it brings up a little new sticky, and then you can get refills for the putty. It's called putty, that's it. And then on this end, you've got a little pick tool, or you can turn the other side and you have the little flat thing, like if you need to lift off something. And then there's also an attachment that is a die brush attachment with a mat that you can like get the little pieces out of a die. So it's an awesome tool. I use it especially for my embellishments. Love it. Yeah, Susan loves it too. It's a great tool. I think there's a new attachment coming for it. In the new catalog. I just thought of that. Like it has a perforating little tool and something else. I'll have to look again. I can't remember. Of course, Susan has her catalog there. She can look it up for me and tell me. All right, so this is the Sweet Sorbet. Y'all, I keep using the polka dot a lot. Okay. I gotta say something about this paper. So I love it, and these two are my favorites. The others are the stripe and the floral, and they're on the one piece. But they put my two favorites on the same. I hate it when that happens. I want to like put in a little thing in the suggestion box. Of course, how do they know what maybe other people like one of the other ones better. But the polka dot and the plaid are my two favorites, and they're on the same piece. So I always hate that because I need a bunch of both of those. You know what I'm saying? But I use the polka dot a lot. I love polka dots. And then of course I'm using this side because I love that one too. I just wish they hadn't been on the same piece. I wish they were on different ones. But this paper is retiring, so It's about to be gone. There's new DSPs in the new catalog of each color. They always have that every year, but it's different patterns. All right, so there's that part. Now, oh, this is what I wanted to show you about these Something Fancy dies. So I used these two right here, which you can make like tags out of, and you can put, like this one, you can put in here, you can cut it all at once. So like when you go to cut it, you would just put it down with this and cut it at the same time. That one just cuts like a little hole to make a tag. This does like little leaves, and then this one does the little flower cutout like I did here. So when it's next to on the yellow, you can see the little flower. So I think that's a cute feature of those dies. Oh, the new accessories. Okay, Susan's reporting for us. The hobby blade. Oh, that's nice. A pick tip. So how is that different than the... I can't remember what's different about, like, this is like a piercing tip. So maybe the pick is a little different. And a rotary perforating tip. So those will be fun to have. All right. Stamping time. All right, we are going to first stamp. Thanks for doing that, Susan, for looking that up. Where's my chips? I need the chips. Uh-oh, did I forget that? All right, number 2 thing. I have the stamp set right here. Oh, no, I have it out. I lied. It's just that it's red from using it for something else, and it was hard to recognize. All right. Oh, Betty's back. She's left and come back. Oh, your video started all over again. Oh, no. Oh. Sound and screen locking up. Anybody else? Let's see. I hope no one else is having trouble. I don't know. Mine seems to be okay on this end. All right, so I'm going to stamp some of the chips in the background here. Let's see. I'll do some like this. Oh, I rocked that a little bit. Like here. I'll try to make them go different ways. Like here. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done it right there. Oops. Okay, that's all right. Let me go ahead and stamp the words. That's what I should have done first. So when I type up this tutorial, which I haven't done yet, I'm going to say, first, stamp your words at the bottom. But it's okay, even if it goes over the chip a little. I don't want to recut this at this moment, so we're just going to let it go. Let's see. I'm going to stamp. Sorry if my head's in the way. All right. So I went over the chip, but I think that's okay. It'll be all right. I wouldn't have stamped it there if I'd done that first. But you know me. I typically mess up something when I'm doing this. And then I just want one more chip over here. Let's make one going like right here. How about that? Okay. Now I need to color these. Oh, and we have some scrap paper here. I need to stamp a little salsa bowl, but you know what we're going to make it for this? This can be salsa, it can be guacamole, but guess what else it can be? Queso. Because the sentiment, your nacho average friend, I thought it needed to have cheese. So I'm making it cheese. So we need to color, let's see, they're rolling around. Let's color the chips first of all. Oh good, okay. Rhonda's not having problems, okay. Okay, so the pick tip's a little different. Well, that's good. I'm sure I'll have to have it. Okay, I'm just using the dark Daffodil Delight to color over where the little dots and stuff are. I'm going to let that be kind of the shading of a darker color. I am still going to color this chip that's underneath the, because it would look funny not to. That's underneath the, I think I want to use my brush tip for this. That's underneath the words, but that's okay. So now I'm just going to color over with the light to get a little shading, because you know chips are not all one color. Tortilla chips, they have some shading in them. And we'll hope that that will not, I know it doesn't bleed, because even this colored ink pad, the Sweet Sorbet, all of our colored ink pads are also water-based, so it works to use blends over any of the colors, which is nice. All right, so there's that. You can still read it, it's fine. Now we need Sweet Sorbet to color the little bowl. I just always feel like this little salsa bowl needs to be red, because you know when you go to a Mexican restaurant, it seems like these little bowls are always red. But it doesn't have to be, but I just keep making it red in all of mine. Okay, I'm just using the dark on the feet and then kind of at the bottom to do a little shading. Again, I like to start with the dark and go over with the light. You can do it either way. You can also just color all of it with the light and then go back with the dark. But sometimes, either way, you kind of want to do more than once a lot of times to get good shading on it. So I'm going to go back a little bit with that dark. Okay. All right, so I did some trial and error to try to get kind of a queso kind of coloring. I don't know that I came up with the perfect, but I ended up with pumpkin pie, because cheese is kind of more orange than yellow often. And this is the good queso, you know, with Velveeta and Rotel, and I like to add cream cheese, and I like to add some cream of mushroom soup in mine, and my favorite is to add some sausage because that always makes it better. All right, so there's my little bowl of queso. Now this one, the other thing, there's no dies for it, so we also are doing a little fussy cutting on this, which I seriously don't mind fussy cutting. It's kind of like coloring is to me. It's kind of relaxing. And the key is you move when you're fussy cutting, and fussy cutting is the term that we paper crafters like to use to describe cutting something out with your scissors. I like that term because it is kind of fussy cutting. It's a good word. But anyway, the key is to move your paper around more than you're moving your scissors. You see how I'm turning my paper and leaving just a slight little white edge around it, because you notice if you use dies for things, it leaves a little white edge around it. It just looks better than trying to cut exactly on the line. So see, that didn't take long at all to cut that little salsa bowl out. Now we're just gonna pop it up right here. Let's get a dimensional on there. Oh, before it'll be easier to stick this to the yellow while it's flat, so let me do that first. Rhonda's looking forward to the sale. Me too. There'll be lots of stuff out for it. I'm going to get the email out soon to let people start signing up. It's a free event, by the way, if those of you that haven't been before. It is a free event. You pick up your new catalog there, and I sell all my retired stuff. I have it priced at about half price, and I give it away free, basically. It's a BOGO sale. So for we just add up whatever you want to purchase that's retired, and then I give you a little voucher that says you need to place an order for this amount by, and I always have a deadline. It's usually just like the next day because I don't like to leave it open very long. Oh, I should have mentioned, this is two pieces of twine that I'm tying together to make a little thicker bow. Anyway, and then you place an order for that amount before shipping and tax, and you get all that retired stuff for free. So it's a win-win. You're getting double the amount of products because you're getting a lot, and you're getting a lot of free stuff. And I am getting sales by getting orders, and I am cleaning out, which makes me really happy to clean out. I can't keep all that stuff. Seriously, I've been doing this for 24. Hey, this month, April's my anniversary month. I think it's the 21st. I have to look and make sure, but 24 years I've been a demonstrator, and if I kept everything, I'd have to have a whole house, I think, just for that. All right, so I've cut that. I'm going to tie this at the top, or stick it at the top, kind of like a tag. So again, glue dot. Oh, right there. All right. Cute little tag, and then we're just going to pop this up with our dimensionals. I think I'll just do 3. That's good enough. Put this kind of crooked like that a little bit. And then we're just going to add some embellishments again. I'm using Parakeet Party on these. Although, you know what? I was thinking about, well, I guess those are going to be the best. Yep. I don't have that many of those left. That's why I need them for something, probably. Oh, that one stuck to my finger. Okay, we'll put one like right here. I'm going to do more small ones. Ah, where'd that one go? I lost it. There, and then we'll just do this one. Big one right there. There we go. So there's our embellishments on there, and that one's finished. Another one down. So cute. Oh, you know what I forgot? I gotta do it. I almost forgot his face. I want the winky face. Let me find it. Which one is the... It's hard. You have to look really closely to see which face is which on these little faces. Oh, I think this is the winky. Let's see if I can do it since I already have that popped up. I'm going to try. I was like, something's missing. He needs a face. I love the faces. I mean, it's cute without the face, but come on, look. It's cuter with the face. So he's got a little winky because, you know, he's winking at the pun. Your nacho average friend. All right. There's that one. All right. I've got one more to demonstrate. Let me get my pieces for that one. All right. Here we go. All right, note card, fold it in half. This one's going to go landscape. And I am using the Orchid Oasis, and I see the stripe and the floral is on the others. And these, I mean, they're cute, but I like the other two better. So I wish that the combination had been differently. Like the plaid on the back of this one and vice versa. I don't know. Okay, so Orchid Oasis Floral, I'm putting that right there. And then to do our stamping, I cut, this is one of the Radiating Stitches dies that I showed last week. Cut that out. Let's see if you can see the stitching on there, yeah. So we're going to stamp a couple of the little guys. We're going to use the burrito. Where's the cactus? And the cactus are going to be in the background. So they're going to be stamped directly onto the white. We're going to put the burrito like right here. And the cactus is going to be, I want to leave room for his hat. He's going to be about right here. Okay, I think that's about right. And then we're going to stamp a taco on the scratch paper. And we also need a sombrero. And we're going to cut it out too, because the sombrero just needs to be cut out. I think I'm going to do it over here, this little scrap. All right, that's all that. So 2 things have to be fussy cut on this one. Now let's go ahead and put their faces on before I forget, right? We need, why did I keep closing that up? We need a mustache on the taco. I love putting the mustache on the taco. Mustache on the taco. It makes me laugh. It's just cute. We need, what are the other 2 faces? Let's see. Let me see what that one is. I think it's the, oh, that's the, I don't want that one. That's the one I already used. I think I want, oh, this is the closed eyes one. We're going to put him, the closed eyes on the burrito right there. And we're going to put the open, is this it? Yep. Just the open eyes on the cactus. Right there. So cute. I think that's all the black we need. Yep. All right. We're going to need all of these, I think. Okay, let me do a little coloring on the burrito. We need the crumb cake. That's the closest we seem to, that I could get to the tortilla. I mean, like a burrito color. It's not exact, but it works. Just going to do a tiny bit of the dark in the corners there, and then mostly just the light. I want that to blend. When you're using your brush tip, you want to use very light pressure so that you don't mess up your tip. And like, it's almost like flicking. When you're doing a large area, I think kind of flicking it works better. You don't want to color hard with it, or you know what I mean? It'll just mess up your tip. So kind of flick it. Okay, so there's the burrito. All I need the crumb cake for. We need some lettuce. I'll use the dark and the light parakeet party. By the way, I know this is wobbling sometimes, my table, because I'm still have the card table, temporary table, but we have ordered a new one for my space here that I think will be hopefully more stable. It should be coming soon. All right, so there's a little lettuce coming out of there, and then the cactus also needs to be green. Let's see, we use the dark first. Just kind of do a little down the side there. How's everybody doing? Everybody hanging in there with me? I know there's lots of coloring this week. But it's so fun. Don't you wish you were coloring with me? Maybe you are. Maybe you're working on something while you're watching. All right. So there's our cactus. I feel like it needs a little more dark even. I don't know why. I just leave it since y'all are all watching me instead of playing. But it's fun. All right. We'll leave it at that. There's that. All right, taco. Taco and sombrero. We need just a little dark on the taco and there, and then along the bottom a little bit. This is Daffodil Delight. Big area, so I'm flicking. Hopefully y'all can see this pretty good. I'm going to blend this bottom part so the colors blend together. Okay. There's our taco. Now we need some lettuce. And tomato, of course, although if it was my taco, there would not be any tomato on it. Every time I order tacos, I cut the tomato. I don't like tomatoes. I like tomato stuff, like flavored things. And if it's like cooked and stuff, that's okay. But I just don't like eating just plain old tomatoes. Never have. Jimmy doesn't like them either. So we don't have tomatoes here at our house. Okay. Oh, Bill's coloring avocados right now because he's using the same set for some cards. Okay, we're just going to color our sombrero real quick. It just has 3 quick colors on it. This is the dark sweet sorbet that I'm using here, by the way. And then a little green. Parakeet Party. Y'all, I think I know I've mentioned online, but not on this video, but we are having a color refresh this year in the new catalog. There's a new color line. There's lots of colors are staying. They're just retiring 11 core colors and, of course, the 5 in colors, which are always retired after 2 years. But anyway, and they're bringing in, let's see, I think it's 4 brand new colors. I think this is right. And 7 returning in colors from the past. So that's going to join our core colors. So there's a bunch of good ones coming. And anyway, all of the new colors, including the 5 new in colors, all have Stampin' Blends, which I'm excited about. We still have a few colors that they don't have blends for. Not sure why. But the majority of our colors, we do have Stampin' Blends. They come to a set, a light and a dark. Right now, they are $9 for the set. But we do have prices going up, as you can imagine, in the catalog because prices, as we all know from going to the store, have gone up everywhere. They only are passing on increase when they have to because, because their prices have gone up, which is understandable. But anyway, the blends are one thing that's going up from $9 to $10 for the set. So if I were you and I hadn't bought all the blends yet, I would do it now before the end of April to get the old price. Also, the cost of cardstock is going up by I think it's by about $1 on most of this stuff. It's going to be $10, so it actually only maybe 75 cents per pack. Something else. The ink pads are going up to, I want to say $9 each, but I could be wrong. Maybe, I don't know what they are right now. It could be $8. But anyway, they are going up. So any of that stuff you can get right now in April while it's less and stock up on them. Just an FYI. And you can take advantage of my ordering special where you get the free gift. And if you're doing that, you click on the link for that information about it, and you click register, and all that means is you're going to select your free gift on that. You're not going to pay anything. And then you're going to place your order. And your free gift is not reserved until your order is placed, just so you know, because I just have a limited number of each of those. All right, okay, I cut out the taco and the sombrero, so I think we're ready to stick things together. We're going to stick this onto, guess what, a piece of the polka dotted sweet sorbet. Right here. Okay, let's go in there so we can go ahead and put this, we're going to pop that up. Am I the only one that, like, you're looking for something to use, like it's nowhere to be found, but it's all right here in front of me? I don't know why. Okay, and this is gonna, oh, you know what? I could have done it after, but it'd be harder. I almost forgot to wrap, this one it does wrap around here. All the way around the card. This is a big long piece. I think it's about, I think this is like about 12 inch. No, it's longer than that. Sorry, that's something else I'm thinking of. I don't know how many inches it is. But anyway, I just cut a long piece of the sweet sorbet twine, and I'm wrapping it around the front twice. And then I'm going to kind of tuck it under and tie this in a knot to kind of help secure it. I want it over here on the side. By the way, this is my favorite. If you want to hold something tight, like when you've wrapped around ribbon, these are the tweezers that come in the Embossing Editions kit. They're reverse tweezers, so they stay closed. So I really don't even need to do the knot to hold it. I'll just hold it with that and make a bow. So it holds it in place for you, almost like you had somebody's finger here. Speaking of fingers, I'm all thumbs today. I can't seem to get this tied. Okay, so then you just pull that out when you're ready to tighten it up. Makes it very easy. So let's adjust that a little bit and trim. And I like to kind of pull it apart a little bit so you can see that it's the double. Now I'm ready to stick this on. And the other thing that's nice about it going around, you can slide it over if you want it to be a little further over. Still adjusting where that goes here. Okay, right about there. Looks pretty good. Okay. It's not very cute yet because it just has two floating people here. Trim that a little more. Alright, so now we want the taco to kind of be right here in front of these guys. So see, the cactus is just kind of peeking out behind there. So let's do a couple of dimensionals on the taco. Oh good, Susan's looking it up again. See, I'm so glad you got that catalog today. Ink pads will be $9, cardstock $10 in new catalog. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so you might want to take advantage of the lower prices right now. So let's get the taco there, and then I probably could have put that cactus up just a little higher, but that's okay. And then the little sombrero, I'm going to put just a mini dimensional on the back. Pop that up on the cactus's head. Look how cute. And then we just need our sentiment. See what a difference it makes to fussy cut that and pop it in front, because it just gives it dimension and makes them look layered and stuff. Let's see, what's our sentiment on this one? Long time no taco. And we're going to use Orchid Oasis, which is the color of the DSP in the background, to stamp this in. Alright, let's see, I think oh yeah, it needs to go over towards the right, because some of it's going to be covered. Long time, because we want it just to go under here a little bit. And now I remember when I was making this, I ended up I'm gonna have to do the same thing, lift this up a little. Should have stuck it on before I stuck him down. It's okay, I can lift that up. I wanted yeah, I want a dimensional on this side and some adhesive on this side. This is what I often do. So it's gonna stick off about right here. There we go. It's a little crooked though. I wasn't looking at it straight. Lift it up a little. There we go. And then we just need some embellishments on this one. Wow, did I use the green on all? Oh, I only used the green on that one. Did I do? Oh yeah, we used the turquoise on the other. This is the one I think I'm going to do a different color. I need those green for something else. I think I'll do red on mine, on this sample, because I need to keep those for another project. All right, I could, because they're retiring and I don't want to order more of them. I will be ordering more of them for all of you though, if you're in my club. All right, I've been watching the inventory status report to make sure that they're not in low inventory. I don't want them to sell out before I get them. All right, so there we go. I think it's still cute with the red on there. Okay, that's all of our cards today, but let me bring in the extra ones too. So here's, let me find them all. Here's all, where's this one? There we go. There's all 5 of the club cards for this month. Very cute set. I love this set so much. And it is staying around a while, thank goodness. This is a whimsical stamp like you. It's whimsical like me. That's funny. Yes, I like whimsical. You're right. It is very whimsical and cute. And I think very appropriate and useful for those of us in Texas too, because, you know, Tex-Mex is a thing. Very popular. Okay, I'm going to move all this off so y'all can see those better. Thanks, y'all, for joining. Oh, Lisa, hello. I didn't know you were on here till just now. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. Thanks for watching, y'all. And I'm trying to think if I have any more info. Just like there's a ton of stuff posted on the group page and on also on my business page because I've got a lot going on this month. I just have been trying to work ahead and do some online stuff and stuff because, like I said, the grandbaby's coming like within the less than 2 weeks if he's on time. A week and a half at this point. So I just don't know what my schedule is going to be like. That's why I'm really trying to get things done ahead of time. And anyway, a few of you I might see next week at my class. And I know a bunch of you are doing it to go also, but thanks so much for joining me today. I appreciate it so much. It's fun to get to chat on here with you a little bit each week. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of your week. And I will hopefully see you right here next week on Here's the Story. Bye.